Hey, what's going on, legends? Merry Christmas! It's almost a new year. Here is another video for you all. First up, we have 6 EAs that I'm going to review, and then I'll review the other 6 in the second half of the video because I can only record 6 at a time because the market is open. Now, first thing, I just want to say thank you to all my supporters. You're all freaking awesome. We have managed to get over 500 subscribers now on the channel, which is absolutely amazing. I can't thank you enough for all the support and all the awesome chats that we've had on the Telegram and the Discord. It is sweet. Looking forward to growing the channel more and getting a lot more content for you all to watch and some more information to help us all out. Make some money with robots and general trading with forex and commodities. If you want to do commodities or stocks, we're going to be getting into that next year because it is good to not have all your eggs in one basket, as some would say. Yeah, so let's get into it. The first robot I'd like to chat about is Sky Blue. And there was quite a bit of news that happened in the UK over the weekend. It is now the 22nd of December, a few days away from Christmas, and over the weekend there was some news that COVID had hit the UK, or over there, really bad. So pound USD dumped. All the pound pairs actually dumped. And as you can see here, there's a big market gap. It just went down. And what happened with Sky Blue is it ran out of margin. Now, if you remember the last video, the balance on Sky Blue was a bit over 2k. And it on GU, on H1, on that big move, we ran out of margin. We are on medium risk and medium pip close. So I think if you're on low risk, it probably would have been okay. I'm not too sure. Or if you had a bigger account, you would have handled that move down, because it did bounce back, as you can see. That move wrecked quite a few accounts. The big market gap down, and then it was a pretty big move down and then back. It came back up and filled that gap. So we're back to, back to the normal levels there at the moment on GU, which is interesting. But unfortunately, Sky Blue, if we go down here, it's got stopped out. So there's 2 orders that stopped out. One at 0.65 and one at 1.03. So essentially what happened is that it kept going down. It ran out of margin. It essentially margin called the account. It closed the biggest lot orders, and then obviously pound USD recovered. It did make a little bit money on the recovery. As you can see, we're only negative 582, and those 2 orders that it closed negative on is getting close to almost negative 700. It's more like 650-ish. But yeah, no good. Could it have been avoided? Probably. So we are using a medium risk and a medium pip close. I think, yeah, level is like how many orders it can go down. So maybe it ran out of levels as well. I'm not too sure. But it didn't blow the account, which is good. We did have a little bit of a setback on the account, and the GBP and all those pairs are going to be very volatile, I think, for the rest of the year. There's not too much happening for the rest of the year. There's only a few days left. But yeah, that's an update on Sky Blue. A bit disappointing, but it is what it is. And if we have a look here, I thought I'd go back to here. There was an EU trade. There's a couple of EU trades in there, so maybe it made the money on EU. We'll have a look. Yeah, so EU did drop, but not as much as GU. Next we have EA Pip Scalper. So not too sure about this one. The last couple of trades were at a loss. So there were 2 trades yesterday, they were at a loss. And if we have a look at the last week, I've got it on the last 3 days, but if we go back to the 12th, there was a, so we're actually in profit. Like last week and this week we're actually up $26.20, so that's not too bad. But I think this EA Pip Scalper, it can do better. So I'm not disappointed that it had some losing trades, actually good, and it had one really good winning trade. You know, $50 on 0.05 lots is actually really good. So quite impressed so far. I'm quite impressed. We'll see how we go. It does have an open trade at the moment to buy Euro USD. So we'll see what happens there. It's got the take profit way up there though, so I'm not sure what will happen with that one. And good old FX Stabilizer has traded everything really well. It's down $16 at the moment, and we'll see what it did. I think that might have been today. Yeah, I was looking at today. We'll look at what it did last week. Last week we have some trades that made $50, which is awesome. So this has been trading super well. It is on turbo mode. Auto risk is set to true, but I haven't seen really much difference in the lot sizing at all. So it's still doing 0.01 trades, and it does have a sell limit at 0.02 and a buy limit at 0.01. So that is quite interesting how it trades. It is down $20 at the moment here. Oh, AUD USD. Oh, right. I've totally forgot about that. So this is me just seeing... right. Okay. So if it was just on E, it would be okay. I was just seeing what would happen if I put it on another pair, because FX Stabilizer, there is actually a version that can trade a lot more pairs other than just Euro USD. I think it's like a professional version or something like that. So I thought I would chuck it on AUD USD to see what would happen. So far, you know, not too bad. You know, it's not a whole heap of drawdown, and there's only one trade on EU, as I mentioned before. So we'll see how we go. FX Pro Ireland. Oh, I don't know what to say about this. I'm a little bit disappointed actually. I thought, oh okay, I thought I could have traded a lot better than this. Okay, I'll just make this a little bit bigger. It's lost $80. Here we go. What's this one? Oh, GU. Okay. GU. So yes, it did get caught. Oh, it's funny that it has a take profit at hit take profit at negative $10. Righto. But it's got a lot of little trades that are good. But I think, yeah, that big move on GU made it to lose the bulk. There's quite a few little lost ones there. AUD, USD, and GU again. So yeah, it's not profitable at the moment. Trading all these pairs on the default settings, I believe. There are the settings. Right, this is a new strategy. So this is Badak flat version 1.62, but we're trading the H4 time frame, and these are the settings. I think they're default. So all it does is trade the H4 time frame. You can see how many trades it's got there. Not heaps, but it has been profitable. That's $14. I don't know when I started this, so I'm just going to have a look. Go back to the 12th. Oh yeah, sweet. So I think I started it last week. So it's made $56.98 since I started it, which was last week. So it's on par with like FX Stabilizer, and it hasn't gone into much drawdown at all. I'm actually really impressed with how it's trading on one pair. It's not in any trades at the moment because EU's just started to go up. What is it? Oh, it's 10:30, 10:38. So US has opened, so we'll see Euro USD probably go up on US Open. So yeah, I'm actually really impressed on how it's going. I think it's a really solid strategy. Badak on H4 seems to be really good. Anything less, I think it just, you'll need more equity because it trades more and things like that. But I think this is working out really well. So if any of you guys or girls want to try this strategy, I think you can get this one in the Telegram or Discord. Give it a whirl. H4 time frame, EU, probably can do other pairs as well. The settings were on the screen just before. And yeah, let me know how you go, because it has been trading really, really well for the past couple of weeks. So I don't mind if it's only $50, you know, for a week or week and a bit. You know, if you've got many accounts, you can times that. So pretty impressed. Now PFX, I don't know why, but this robot is just absolutely killing it. We're only down $36 right now, but it's got a balance of $6,559, and we'll see what it did. We'll see what it did last week to now. I don't know why it's got it. No, it doesn't want to change. Sometimes it does this. 12. Okay. It's gonna be silly. I just restarted the laptop too, so not too sure. Oh, here we go. $638. Wow. Okay. So it made $638 from the 12th to now, being the 22nd. All M15 time frame, it handled that GU move really well. Is it trading GU? No. So I'm not even trading pound pairs with the, oh, well, it's got euro pound. Yeah, okay. But it doesn't, oh, it was in cells there. Okay. So, oh wow, I picked that up really, really well. Okay, so PFX is a really good EA if traded correctly, and you've got enough equity, I believe. So yeah, pretty happy with that. Those results. If anyone's got PFX, I think you can get it from also the Discord and the Telegram. Chuck it on these pairs and see how you go. I started this with $1,000. It is now the longest running robot, or maybe robots because it's trading multi pairs, and it's going really, really well. So that is it for these 6 pairs. I'll see you in the other half of the video for the other 6. We'll have a chat about them. And we are back for the second half of the video. Now this EA is called Simplicity, and it can trade multiple pairs, but we've had no action for a week, and I'm just trying to figure out why. I'm trying to backtest it and it doesn't backtest. I tried adding the indicators even though it doesn't need it, and it doesn't work. So yeah, I'm not sure why it's not trading on here, because I've actually got it running on my VPS and it is trading perfectly fine. Not sure what is happening. So what I might have to do is abort testing of simplicity for you all. The test I'm doing on my VPS is totally different to this. It's like only with $150, and I'm trying different time frames and things like that just to see what will work better or not. But so far, mixed results. It's all dependent on time frame as well. So you can do H4 or H1 for better entries, or the lower time frames I think are not used. But yeah, so we'll move on from that. I'll keep trying, maybe, is see if I can get it going, or I might try it on another terminal and see if I can get it to work on there. And I'll install another terminal, a fresh one with nothing on it, and I'll put it on there and see if I can get it to go. But yeah, no joy so far. Now, I got asked to run Parabolik on just one pair, so that's what I'm doing. I'm running it on one pair for you all. And yeah, this is profit today. I've got it set on a $2 take profit. I'll just change it to $3 because we're not 3 levels and it only made $2. That's pretty crap. And I've got the range pretty high on this as well, just to this is actually the development version, so this isn't actually the market version. But so if we have a look at the last week to now, we can see here it's taken quite a few trades. Some of them are a bit over $2. This version here is not taking into account commission and swaps, but the market version will be. So the take profits will be actually $2 rather than we'll take them into account. So so it's made $28 in the last week and a bit, and currently is down $2. So nothing crazy. Handled that move really well. I do have the range set quite wide at 25. If you want more trades and more risk, you just put this range down to like 15, 10 if you like a lot of risk, but generally like 10 to 15 to 20 to 25 to 30. Probably 30 is probably max. And then max level is how many trades you want. But all this will be a little bit different. So you got take profit in money. I've got rid of stop loss and take profit. That is no longer there anymore. And the multiplier at the moment only works at 1 or 1.5 or 2 in multiples of 5. So I'm just currently working on code to fix that, so you can do a smaller multiplier, because I think that will help with the drawdown issue of the EA. Sometimes it can go into a lot of drawdown. That's because this multiplier is quite high and it can't be any less. So in saying that, it's still a profitable robot. It can just go into a bit more drawdown than what it actually needs to be. So I'm just working on that at the moment. But otherwise, it's I could release it right now without that, and it's ready to rock and roll on the market. So just let me know in the comments below if you'd like me to release it as is without the multiplier being fixed, if you're happy with that, because you don't have to use it. You can actually turn that off, and it doesn't use a multiplier, or just increment each order in the range there by your increment amount. So you can choose to increment by 0.01 if you wanted to, or you can start off. Maybe if you wanted to start off at like 0.05 lots and then increment by 0.01, you can do that if you wanted to, because then each additional lot size will be 0.01. So if the order goes the wrong way, it'll only do that until you hit your take profit. But it's best to with this EA, it's very back testable. You can back test all of these things, and what happens when you forward test is what happens in your back test. So that's what I really like about this robot. Another things as well is if you want better entries, you can change your your modes. So I found that I've left it on simple as a default setting, but I found that smoothed, which I'll change to, can be a little bit better to get better entries as well. So might do that, and we'll see how we go there. So let's change things up a bit. Let's start on 0.05. We'll turn the multiplier off, which is it's off now, and we'll increment by 0.01, and we'll make this $5. And we're going to use a smooth moving average for both the main filter and the trend filter. So these are also, you can optimize based on these filters as well. So if you want like your main filter to be like 100 as a moving average and your trend to be 20, you can do that. So that is pretty much Parabolik. I could swap this out with the market one to show you that, but the only thing different with it is it just only has a few less things in here. It is also not limited to Trading Friday, and I've removed the daily target because he's going to use that. Trade Friday I might keep, but yeah, it's only version 1. I have a lot more things that will come with it in future releases. I've definitely more ideas to make it a much better EA. But that's pretty much it for Parabolik. It has been trading slowly but surely over the last week and a bit. Next, we have Baby Shark. Now, as you all know, if in the last video we knew that Baby Shark, I had it trading on 1% on $1,000, and it blew the account in a big move on Euro USD, which was really disappointing to see, given that it has been a really good robot. So I thought I'd change things up a bit with Baby Shark, and I'll try and show you here the difference it makes when you change the percentage. Now, what I'm going to show you is not using really good tick data. This is not good tick data, but it's just an indication to show you how just a small change in percentage of balance will change the outcome of this robot. So let's start with like 10k and a 1%. And we are going to go from the 9th to the 7th to the 12th of the 19th. We'll just started it. We ended it today. And I'm using a fixed spread. That's something, we'll try current and then I'll go to fixed. And I'll tell you why I use a fixed spread in a minute. So we'll try that. It's pretty quick actually. Now this is 1%. Starting at 10k, Baby Shark over 3 months. A little bit more than 3 months. Now you can see there, EU, there was a big move. And there was another really big move there. And I think it doubles the account in that 3 months. Because I was playing around with this not long ago. Is it done? It's done. Now my modeling quality is 90%, it's not 99. It's still pretty good, but it's not the best. Now, total net profit is 11,000. So you've doubled your account in just a bit over 3 months. However, drawdown is at 65%. That is a shitload of drawdown, and you probably do not want that much on a $10,000 account. So what you do, like that's great profits, sure, great profits. I'll leave that at current actually, that's interesting. So with this you can actually go less than 1%. So what I found was pretty good was 0.5. So that's half of 1. So what you'd expect is you'd make half of what you just made then. And you would hope that the drawdown would be half as well. So let's see. Exactly the same date range. And we should have essentially half of what we just had before. Let it go, do its thing. One would think we're halfway through. Now these dips and spikes and things like that are the same in each test. Doesn't matter what percentage you do. It's made actually a little bit less. So $4,670, but the drawdown is 32%. I think 32% is a lot better than 65. But you know, the profits are less than half. Now, what would be interesting if we just increase it by 0.1%, and if I keep the spread to 5, and we'll just try that again. And I think having the spread to current, it muddles things up a bit with the back testing, so I just put it on 5 or just a fixed spread value. Because basically on raw accounts you'll have a spread at like 0.02 or 1, or 0.1 or 0.2. It's like really small, and that leaving it on current does affect back tests, even though the spread does change, but not so much if you're on like raw accounts. And we'll have a look at the report here. So see how I made the spread fixed. The drawdown is quite a lot less, and the profit is a little bit more on 0.6%. So Baby Shark, yeah, I think if I had 10,000, I'm not sure if I'd risk it with Baby Shark, but you know, it is quite a good robot. Now, sometimes it doesn't backtest with a small percentage. So $1,000, I think you can go down to like 0.0, maybe 4 or 3. We'll try it and see what happens. There's that spike there. So that spike that you see there is probably where the most drawdown was that it hits, because I don't know about these big shark fins. I'm not sure about them. The lot size does get up pretty high, so you can see what lot size you know, it's 0.54 it got to 0.21. This interesting one, yeah, 0.17. So $1,000 made 576, but the drawdown is quite a lot higher, 42%. I don't know if it trades at that with 1,000. Let's try it. Yeah, okay, so you just go to the journal and you can see there it's got like an order send failed. It's because it's below the minimum lot size value. So it essentially sends a value that's probably 0, and it can't take a trade. So that I hope you helps you all out with Baby Shark. So essentially I've got this one running at, do I have this one running at, oh yeah, I just wanted to see what happened on 10,000 at 1%. Right, okay. Thought I was going to do a bit less, but okay, we're doing that. So it's made $147 since I started this, which was yesterday. Yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. And it hasn't placed any trades yet. So we'll see how it goes. 145 bucks in one day is pretty good. Risking 10k. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it has not done it for me. Do it has lost $9.74. What is that balance? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's where I put money in the account. So 15th to, all right. Or maybe I gave it some more money. Yeah, anyway, long story short, it hasn't made any money. It's lost money. It says $390 there because I put $400 in the account to bring it up to, you know, closer to the $1,000. You can only do it in $200 increments with IC markets on demo accounts. It's like $200 and then it goes for 1,000. So, now I was trying to figure out why Do It wasn't doing it, and yeah, I'm not sure why, because when you back test it, if I do GU, I think I've got GU set up here, it trades really well. It's downloading. Right, okay, we'll just come back to that. Euroscalper, so here is an EA that needs more than I think it needs more than $1,000 to trade. But in saying that, I traded it with the equity stop enabled, which was here on 20%, and it hit that, and then I changed it to 60% and it hit that, but the balance was less when it hit it the second time. So should I give Euroscalper another crack with the equity stop off on Euro USD on $1,000? So just let me know in the comments below. Should I give it another go, or should I swap it out with a gold mining EA robot that I've been testing and doesn't trade very often, but it seems to have pretty solid trades on gold? Would you rather that, or would you rather another test of Euroscalper? I think Euroscalper is good, but you just need more equity. I think if you had like 2 or 3k, it'd be a much better robot to handle those big moves on Euro USD, which we've had lately. So you can probably increase the step as well. But the bad thing about this robot is you can't backtest it, so which is pretty disappointing. Right, so tell me what you think about that. Now let's go back to Do It. Now, that's still going. Is it? Okay, still trading. Right, so the thing I find odd about Do It is, check out this, right? It is trading, and it's trading really, really well, and it's making money. But when you forward test it, it's not. So this is so this is GU. So let's go to this one here, and we'll order it by symbol. And look at all the GU trades. Very, very little. Cents. Literally cents. So I'm not sure why that is. So you're making cents here, and then you're losing $6.22. $6.22. Oh, there's $1.10. 24 cents. $1.87. So yeah, the losses outweigh the wins by a lot. But look at the back test. Like, this is what I don't understand. Oops. Sure, it's not making heaps of money, but if you go to the results, you know, it's not making heaps of money here either. So maybe I'm just impatient. You know, it's really, really, really slow. So I think we need to beef it up. Allowable spread, slippage, broker GMT. Fixed lot size. Normal risk is risking 1%. Oh. Okay, we can change risks. Hard, low. Okay, it's risking 1% of the account. So I think this is an EA that is very dependent on the right setting. I think it can be good. but just hasn't been good for Euro USD, which is, it wasn't a very good week last week for Euro USD. That's probably why. But we can see here the do it has traded quite well. So this is on GU, and it seems to be just going up and up and up. It's not really any losses there. So, and we're up to 0.04 lots. And the profits are going up ever so slightly. $2.20, 52 cents, 52 cents, $1.20, like, So, definitely settings. So I think it has potential. That's all I can say right now. Has potential. Oh, there's a loss there. So yeah, this is what I was looking at before. I'm like, oh, what's going on with this robot? Why is it not making money? When you backtest it and it clearly makes money. So yeah, I'm not sure. We'll just leave it go. See what happens. Euroscalper, we've talked about that. Last but not least, we have the Ranger. And what has it done? This is the account that I had the original Parabolik on last week, which won't work. 12th. Hasn't closed anything. What? Okay, let's try that again. Just want to see. Let's go to the first of this. Oh, here we go. Got some trades. Wow. Okay, so it hasn't closed a trade since the 9th. That's made $34. And right now we're in $23 worth of drawdown. That could be, oh, okay. That could be my fault because I may not have had it open last week. And that's why it's in a lot of drawdown right now. Yes, because I noticed that there was only 11 terminals open like yesterday. Then I saw this open, I'm like, oh shit, maybe I had it closed all last week. Which is a very big possibility based on the fact that it there's like a sell down here and there's nothing after it for a long time. Yeah, so my bad. Anyway, that is enough for me for this video. I'm also thinking about doing because the market with Parabolik, the market doesn't have like a coupon system where you all can get it cheaper, so I can't give you all like a voucher code or a code to get it cheaper. I was thinking of doing like a special 2-day release special where I'm going to do it for $50, and then after that I'm actually going to bump the price up. So I'll put all the info on that out to Telegram and Discord, and I'll let you know I'm going to release it. Now, when I release it, it actually has to be approved by the market, so I won't know the exact date it's going to be released yet. And also need to know if you guys think I should release it now and then fix up the lot size thing in a future version. It depends on how badly you guys all want it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm actually just going to have a look through here. So this is the challenge on my FX book. PFX is currently killing it. Sky Blue did, it was going up really well, and then GU just had that big dump. Stabilizers, very nice. And then we've got all these weird ones: Ireland, Euroscup, EAPS, Parabolik, and there's another one in there, Baby Shark. So the other thing with Parabolik as well that I'd like to show you all is how well it is doing with a $10,000 account. Or I'm actually a bit scared at how well it's done, but it also suffered quite a lot of drawdown, and it's probably because of that multiplier. Now, this setting is $50 take profit, 0.1 lot open trade, and it's got the 1.5 multiplier turned on, and this is running 28 pairs starting at 10k. I started this on November the 26th and up to now. So check that out. 200% gain. But the drawdown, it did suffer a really big drawdown, 75%. When did it have? I'm not sure exactly what balance it was at that time. Oh, 21. Yeah, it had 20k in the account at that time when it suffered that big drawdown. But right now it's got 30k in the account and it started at 10, and that is absolutely crazy. And I think it can actually be a little bit better if I can reduce that multiplier as well. And I think if the lot size was reduced, it might do a bit better as well with the drawdown. But that's all optimization. That's just playing around with that. So that pretty much sums up this video. Sorry, I've pretty much missed a whole week, and yeah, things just got really crazy. This video is even late as well. I was meant to do it on the weekend, and this is actually going to be released tomorrow, which is Wednesday for me, but Tuesday for you all. And Merry Christmas. I'll try and do a Christmas video as well, but we'll see what happens. And let me know what you think about Parabolik. And yeah, that is it from me, Rowan. I'll see you guys all in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time, catch you then. Bye bye.